Hi there, this is Rob, and this is the 2-minute overnight overview for Friday. We had a trade last night for the second night in a row, so let's take a look at yesterday's odds and last night's action. Here's the odd sheet as it stood near the close on Thursday. Again, we see lots of green indicating most of the major indices I track met the minimum long criteria. ES showed moderately bullish odds for both price action and internals, and seasonality was exceptionally strong. There was also an edge finder study suggesting an upside edge as well, so evidence appeared solid, and there was no conflicting evidence either. This made for an easy decision to take a long trade. Since seasonality was strong, that meant I would use the larger X target amount and the standard stop. Let's take a look and see how it played out. ES settled at 14.93 and a quarter. A note about settlement price on the last day of the month here. Typically, settlement price is determined by looking at the average price of the last 30 seconds leading up to the 4:15 p.m. futures close. On the last day of the month, it's the 30 seconds leading up to the 4 o'clock New York Stock Exchange close that determine the settlement price. So there's a case for taking trades on the last day of the month at 4 p.m. rather than 4:15. That's not typically how I do it, and I entered near 4:15 and got a lousy fill of about 14.96. Using a 7-point stop, that still would have put my target around 15.03. But as I indicated yesterday afternoon, I typically like to get out before the announcement of employment reports. So I took my exit a few minutes before the report came out at 8:30. At that point, the market had moved it higher a bit, but after the report, it really exploded upwards. So traders that held through the report were rewarded. In the end, ES gapped up 9.5 points above Thursday's settlement price. A 7-point target would have been reachable no matter whether you got a favorable entry or not. Unfortunately, I executed the trade about as poorly as anyone possibly could have and only realized a gain of about 3.5 points. Still, it's always nice to see the odds play out this well, and after a strong 2012, Overnight Edges is off to a solid start again in 2013. The odds continue to be in our favor. If you haven't yet trialed Overnight Edges or at least signed up for the mailing list, I'd encourage you to do so. That's all for today. Have a great weekend, and rest easy.